as you can see, gorgeous, gorgeous, actual real sunny day and hot. In the greenhouse, super hot. It's about 35 in the greenhouse, so apologies for the mad floppy humid hair because it is just really sweaty and hot. But as you can see, the greenhouse is starting to get planted up. Got the quadgrow-plus going, it's got salad in there, and we're eating that salad already. Got basil going, got dill, change sides Eli, got parsley, and at the back here I've got spinach. Cool thing being, if you guys saw the other video, spinach and dill, I actually just put the seeds straight into the quadgrow and grew them in the pots there. But sad day folks. Those of you who've watched the other videos may notice a bit of a difference here. Today is beautiful and sunny and everything should be wonderful because we're in the garden, but it started off a wee bit sad today because unfortunately, just because of the weather and how delayed everything has been, all my seedlings that I planted in here didn't make it. It's the first year that's ever happened to me and I was a bit gutted this morning. But to just turn things around and make a positive way we can, it lets me talk to you about something and how I fix things. So we're not going to get in here, it's roasting in here, so we're moving, we're going to sit out in the garden. So we're in the shade. Oh, it's much cooler. It is just crazy roasting today, but it's great. It's fab being out in the garden and it's sunny. I've got the skanky shorts on and I'm covered in mud, so apologies. But as I said, today didn't start off this positively. It started off a wee bit sad. Oh well, suit yourselves. Yeah, all I'm going to say seedlings, but that's probably a lie. Let's say the stuff I planted in the greenhouse for this year. So that's my tomatoes, my peppers, chilies, all that kind of stuff. It just didn't take. It's just everything's so delayed this year because we had such horrible bad weather. We had all that snow for ages. It was so cold, crazy mad storm, the beast from the east or whatever they were calling it. So it's just at that point today where I had to make a decision because Scotland has a really, really short growing season as it is, and the fact that just about nothing had come up yet was a bit worrying because it meant there's just not going to be time for those plants to develop and mature and produce fruit, as in giving me peppers and tomatoes and chilies and stuff. So I had to make a decision, and it was quite a hard decision because this is the first time this has ever happened to me. So I thought I'll be brave and I'm going to say to myself, this is not cheating. So everybody out there, this is not cheating. It's just one of those things. So I have bought some plants in so that I can at least have something growing in the greenhouse. But it gave me a chance to talk to you about this because, like I say, I was kind of like humming and hawing over this in my head and worrying about it and about, you know, is this cheating, is this a bad thing? But there's a whole business out there of people growing on baby plants to then give to gardeners and stuff. So you could look at it that we're just saving the economy and saving jobs. But I'm waffling again, sorry. What I wanted to talk to you about it was the way that you can get these plants and some things you should think about and know about. Because it's dead obvious. You can go to your local garden centre or nursery or whatever and you can buy plants, lovely plants like these mims that we do this a lot. We buy ready grown flowers and plant them in the gardens, and we've never felt we're cheating about that. So we get these and they're in little pots and they're all ready to go, and that's fantastic and it's nice and easy. Throw them in the boot of the car or a bag when you get on the bus or the bike or whatever it is you're doing travelling, bring them home and job's a good one. The other way you can get stuff, and I've tried this now, is to actually order it online and they send it out to you. And I was a bit like, oh god, this is a bit much. What do they do? Do they just like put it in the post? The answer to that is actually yes, a lot of the times they do. So that gives me a good thing to tell you about, because choosing the company you use to get your plants is quite important. So when you're doing this, investigate, ask them questions, because when they put it in the post, are your plants going to actually survive? And if they're dead when you get them, are they going to replace them? What does that mean? So let me give you some examples. These ones, garden centre, excellent, I bring them home, I'm responsible for them. I ordered little chilli seedlings. These literally came in a polythene bag in an envelope. Not impressed. They're perfectly okay, luckily, because we've got a really good postie and she looks after stuff for us and puts it in the greenhouse. But they could have been totally trashed. They could have been like flattened or anything with no protection. I've split the bag up just because I'm about to go and plant them. It's just to make it easier to get them out without damaging them. But you can see there, no real protection for that little seedling, and you know how sensitive little seedlings are. So I wanted to show you that and then show you the opposite. This. I'm probably going to have to stand up to show you this properly. This box came, and you can see all over it, it's stickered. It says handle with care, this way up, live plants, perishable, you know, all that kind of stuff. So already, whoever's delivering it knows, you know, be careful with this. But, now, I may have to move the camera to show you this. So this is what I'm talking about. A really, really good, strong box. The plants are really secure in there. They're in the bottom, in their pots. The pots have got cling film or some sort of plastic wrap over them, holding all the soil in, holding the plants in place. But also you can see, for me to get these out, they've got these little tabs at the side, and this inside bit pulls out to let me get to the plants. And I just wanted to show you this because this is just a really, really well thought out system for sending plants through the post or through a courier or whatever. So this is obviously a company that know about plants and gardens, care about it, and care about you getting a good product at the end. So I just thought I would show you this. So there you go. Buying partially grown plants, baby plants, through the post, something to think about. So if you're doing that, investigate, ask the company, how are you going to send them to me, what's the packaging going to be like, because you don't want to come home to this when you could come home to this. Right, I better go get these planted because as nicely packaged as they are, they're not going to want to stay in a cardboard box so long, are they? So yep, I'm off back to the greenhouse. Get out, get grown, have fun.